Hello, and yeah, good afternoon, right? It's good afternoon. No, it's good evening, right? 4:30 p.m. Good afternoon. Oh, good evening. I think I don't know. Maybe it's good evening. Yeah, it should be good evening. Huh. I wonder what is like the correct time to say good evening and good afternoon. Afternoon is like after 12, right? So, I don't know. I'm just making things up, maybe. Alright, and today is, nothing special, just Ayaka's birthday, I guess. Nothing, absolutely nothing special. No, it's not the new patch, it's not the anniversary or anything of the game. 2-year anniversary. It's nothing, it's just Ayaka is getting her second birthday now. Yeah, nothing else. Okay, I think before we start the game, I think it would be best to I haven't watched the 2 character trailers, Candace and Sino. I don't know, people they pronounce it, their names completely differently. Today morning I watched Asian guy stream. He said something absolutely nonsense for Candace Kandaka or something. I don't know. Maybe it sounds right for me, but I mean then I immediately looked at the CN trailer and the Japanese trailer. And they both said Candace. So I am sticking to Candace. I'm not saying anything else. The character says their name as that, so I am sticking to that. I don't know about anything else. Why should we watch? Sino's trailer or Candace's trailer? Wow, Candace came 2 days ago, and yet Sino has the same amount of weaves, almost with just a 1 day difference. Before that, let me switch off my music in the game.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see,
as you can hear, I haven't been to Sumeru since game start. I was in Sumeru and I did all the stuff I mean the daily quests and stuff. But other than that, I haven't done anything else. I did the daily quest and I completely ignored the Catherine in Sumeru and came to Liyue, where nothing in this patch is related to. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Inazuma is nothing related to this patch. Because if I remember correctly, the anniversary event, not the anniversary event, but the anniversary rewards was something to do with Jade or something. So I mean, Jade is always related to these guys, right? Liyue. But anyway, let's start with Candace then. Then go to Sino, and I also want to look at his collective miscellany too. Then we'll pull Sino. I will show how much I have collected in the past few days. I have to get it to high quality. I mean, 720 is okay, right? I don't need 1080 to watch it. I mean, it's a short trailer. Anyway. Okay, I want to see if everything is okay with my OBS and stuff. Yeah, it should be fine. You will hear like doh sounds from above because people are working on my our house. So yeah, that. Anyway, yeah, let's get on with this. Okay, Candace. Okay. Okay.
Welcome, weary traveler from afar.
Oh, the music.
I'd really love to look into your future with my amber eye if I could.
So her eyes have different
Nights
powers?
in the desert are cruel.
Oh, this music is cool,
Sleep
actually.
soundly and know that I am watching over you.
Oh, it's cool. I'm more hyped about the music.
Do your worst.
I really wonder how her shield mechanic works. I want to try it out.
A shield is not enough to protect the most important things.
Isn't that one of the Egyptian symbols?
That's why I must also wield a spear.
Oh,
Hear my prayer!
I think that's a consolation. Oh, this music is going hard.
This new strength I now gain in the present is preparing me for trials that lie ahead in the future.
Ah, that's great. That's great. More than the character, the music was so great. Amazing. Okay, then let's see the Sino demo too. I think the 5-star character demos are much higher. Yeah, higher in numbers. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what
The
the.
sands devour.
Oh,
A new life emerges.
he's barefoot.
In the cycle of life and death,
What? What?
whatever is sown will be
Cool.
reaped. And when the moral order is disrupted, judgment will come swiftly.
Ah, the best.
Every
This is
soul
so
will be
cool.
weighed.
And his voice, I learned that he's voiced by one of the VTubers, Sayu. Oh, the beat. Eyes glowing. Oh,
I
crocodile.
vow to uphold the rules and punish evil.
He's like
How
all
arduous
computer
this
glitches
path
and
may
stuff.
be, I will follow its course to the end.
Oh, this guy is
Through me,
Sunfrost.
justice is served.
His animations are so cool. It's like he becomes a different character or something. I don't know what the law behind it. I haven't researched it. This is cool. Oh. Oh.
Until one day, humanity stands blameless, purged of its
I
transgressions.
wonder what's the relation between crows and electro characters. Because think about it, Fisher has a crow, Raiden's trailer starts with a crow and ends with a crow, and now here there's also a crow. What's with electro characters and crows? I mean, what? Is there a reason? I mean, is it just a coincidence? What? Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm going to turn this into a YouTube video. And if you enjoy my reaction, please make sure to comment your thoughts about Sino. Are you going to pull for him too? And watch these videos and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. And bye. Okay. I mean, let's watch the his this thing too, Collective Miscellany. I want to hear if this is narrated by Alice this time too, because Dory's one was narrated by Alice. I don't think this is going to be Alice's, but wait. We need to read this description first because sometimes these descriptions like hold low things. I don't know why they put in descriptions like this outside of the game, but I mean there are. I mean it's canonical, I guess, like an ARG or something. Is it ARG? I think ARG. I don't know. Just I have heard it from MatPat's videos and stuff. That's it. Whether it's a blazing sand, deep caves, bigger tornadoes, or steep cliffs, the general Mahabhadra's footsteps are everywhere. Because when it comes to doing his job, Sino persistence is as terrifying as his sense of humor. All right. He's like dad jokes are like really bad or something, right? He's too serious to say jokes and stuff. I think that's his law. Okay, let's see this. Who's going to narrate it?
Many in Sumeru make it their life's goal to be a scholar, some for the pursuit of truth and knowledge. But there are also those who have other intentions. After all, if you find a niche research topic and manage to secure academia funding, you're set for life.
True. It's government funded.
But if this sounds too good to be true, that's because it usually is.
Sure, right?
The academia is a millennia-old institution, and those working
1,000
to
years
ensure
old.
its continued longevity have zero tolerance for those trying to exploit it.
Who's our next target?
The favor of the gods enables Sino to
Candace's
manipulate the
one is
electro
not
element
here
and
yet,
to
I
summon
think.
a divine spirit to aid him in the cause of delivering justice. The General Mahamatra gained his formidable reputation not through empty posturing, but
It's
by
not
tracking
Kra,
down wayward
it's
scholars
Kra.
and bringing them to justice. And because of his tracking
It's the
prowess,
same
these
thing
trips
with
often
everything.
end up more bountiful than expected.
Oh.
Sino
It was so
gains
fast.
increased rewards when dispatched on a 20-hour expedition within Sumeru.
Okay.
Sino's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes with his polearm, dealing physical damage.
Okay. This is not the
Using his
like
charged
this
attack,
thing.
Sino consumes a certain amount of stamina to lunge
signature thing
forward,
of
dealing
his?
physical damage to enemies along the way. Cast Sino's elemental skill to perform a high-speed dash, dealing electro damage
It's
to
like
enemies in his path.
Xiao's on.
Through me,
Right?
justice is served.
Sino's elemental burst summons a divine spirit
Like
to possess
his
him.
voice is too
He morphs
serious,
into the
kind of.
Pact-sworn Path Clearer, causing damage dealt by his normal, charged, and plunging attacks
Oh,
to be
this is
converted
good.
to electro damage that cannot be overridden. In this state, Sino's elemental mastery and resistance to interruption are increased, and he gains immunity
elemental
to
mastery?
damage dealt by electro-charged
Oh.
reactions. The Pact-sworn Path Clearer state ends after a set duration.
It's like
or when
Raiden
Sino
Shogun's
leaves the
one,
field.
right? He's
When Sino is in the
electro-charge
Pact-sworn Path
resistant.
Clearer state, his
Not
elemental
resistant,
skill
immune.
changes, instead unleashing a mortuary rite, which deals thunderous AoE electro damage and extends the duration of Pact-sworn
new
Path
monster.
Clearer.
A
Once the
tip
General
for everyone,
Mahamatra
okay?
has you in his
Like
sights, the best
this.
option.
Okay, this collective collected miscellaneous. They are like the ending, how they say how you should fight with these characters. That's actually like a good advice. That's actually good advice. Even though people like jokingly say like Mihoyo does, Hoyoverse doesn't play their own game. I mean, they are if people watch these things, they are like really good. Like this Dainslei's advice for how to play with these characters is actually good. Like even with Child's playstyle, they like perfectly balanced out how to play his character. Like you have to like put down all your like supporting characters, then turn to Child and start with his burst, like arrow shot burst, then turn to melee stance, then end his turn with the thing. So I mean, I'm a Child main, so I am most familiar with his play styles and stuff. But I mean, he's like how these people again like how the miscellany is set is for not C0, it's for C6 characters. Like if you have C6 child, it's really perfect. Like the playstyle is really smooth. But if you don't have C6 child, you have to like omit some parts to like compensate with the losing C numbers. I don't know. So that pay attention to these things. Collect
To
them.
admit
Collect
your
them.
guilt. Otherwise, you will find yourself the target of his relentless pursuit. After a
This eye, okay? Funny thing. This eye, I am reading a manhwa called Marshall Peak, and there's an eye called Eye of Annihilation, Demon God's Eye of Annihilation, and it looks exactly like this, but it's red instead of purple. So that just popped out to my mind, and it's so funny.
After unlocking the talent Featherfall Judgment,
Oh,
when
this is
Cyno
interesting
in the
thing.
Patsworn Path Clearer state, he will intermittently enter the Endseer state.
Oh,
If he casts his elemental skill while in this state, he will activate the Judication effect, increasing the damage of this elemental skill and firing off 3 Duststalker bolts that deal electro damage.
so it's like 1 second time period, I guess.
After unlocking
I don't know,
the
I have to
talent
test it
authority
out.
over the 9 bows, damage dealt by Cyno's normal attack and Duststalker bolts while in the Pact-Sworn Path Clearer state is increased based on Cyno's elemental mastery.
Oh, so he's an elemental
Break
mastery
the Academia
mostly
code
based
at your
character.
peril, for as are Cyno's jokes, so too is his judgment.
I was hoping to
No
put
laughing.
deathmatch
Cyno
on
starts
him.
battle by casting his elemental skill, dealing electro damage to enemies and building up elemental energy.
Yeah, I guess the Raiden
When
national
his
team
energy
would
is full, he
just
unleashes his
replace
elemental burst
Cyno, I
to
guess.
enter the Pact-Sworn Path Clearer state, then deals electro damage to enemies with normal attacks, and his special elemental
I did the
skill,
numbers, and
Mortuary Rite.
if you can stay on his
By
burst for
strategically using Mortuary
18
Rite,
seconds, if you
he
do
not only
his
extends
like
the
burst
Pact-Sworn Path Clearer state,
and
but also
perfect
triggers
timing,
the
it's
Judication
18
effect
seconds.
to fire off
If not,
Duststalker
it's
bolts and deliver
14.
final judgment upon the
Yeah,
guilty.
it's 14. If you can't like time it perfectly, it's 14. But if you can perfectly
In my
time
travels across
perfectly,
Teyvat,
it's 18 seconds.
I've heard people say that curiosity was mankind's original sin.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Perhaps everyone has the impulse to explore the deep secrets of the world, but only scholars can truly fulfill such ambitions.
I mean,
Cyno can relate to
no.
some degree. Placing the mysteries of the universe before scholars with a burning desire for knowledge would be like placing a dragon-themed deck from Genius Invocation TCG
No,
in front of
he's
them.
genius
Both are
invocation player.
irresistible temptations.
Right.
Perhaps
Like
the
Ito.
Academia established the mantra not principally to punish wayward scholars, but rather to protect them. Because the gravest crimes committed in the name of wisdom may be beyond the mantra's ability to punish.
Matra. Okay. Cool. I saw another something in the thing. Oh. I mean, yeah, it's not that important, I guess. Yeah, so since we are done with that, let me get on the game. Yeah, let's get on with pulling Cyno, I guess. Yeah, I want first I need to test him out. Then we'll get on with playing him. Dialogue volumes max. SFX, he should be fine. Oh, and even though I logged in earlier, I didn't pull I didn't click on any of the exclamation marks. So everything is there. Let's see. Let's start with this.
There was a glorious
We don't need these.
kingdom
We have seen these
established among
hundreds of times, especially us, theorists, and we have watched it thousands of times by now. See? Oh, they are now even though I completed this on Monday, they are counting it for now. That's actually helpful in a way. Even though I thought, why bother? I finished the last battle pass in 4 weeks. No, less than 4 weeks. Level 3. Okay. I mean, level 3 is like whatever, but who cares?
How's
It's still some levels. And what are the like these things?
Everything's ready. Let's
Oh,
go.
C2 Kole. But I mean, compared to Dendro Traveler, Kole is much like
Everything's ready. Let's go.
she's not that helpful, I guess. It's Animo and Pyro. So why is it Candace's things? Huh, that's weird. It gives Pyro and Animo, but its character is Candace. Oh, it's desert area. I wonder what that's going to be like. Let's continue with the story later on and see about that. And Sinostoricus, I guess. Candace. Oh. Oh, it's the Archon quest. Right. Something about the Archon quest was there, like in the morning. Paimon said it's been a while since they met with Kusanali or something, and find something with Catherine or something about that. I don't know. There wasn't much anything much like major, so you didn't miss anything. Okay. And yeah, I finally managed to turn one of my like speculations in like streams into a YouTube video. If you you can watch it in my channel now. Okay, let's see how this guy works. Let's see. I read a bit about his character like on the side, but not to the like much extent. Oh, he uses this artifact set. Yeah, it makes sense because elemental mastery, right? I don't know about all these things. Like, if this is the case, you can do it for 18 seconds. You can stay in the burst for 18 seconds. But if you have like Thundering Fury, it becomes much more like, because it's 7.5 seconds. The burst, this thing cooldown. Yeah, 7.5 seconds. So mortuary rite. Mortuary rite is the thing that like eye thing, right? The eye pop-ups. I think it's the thing. I don't know. I don't remember. When Sino is under Pact 1, part clear. Pact 1. What's this? Pact Swan. Yeah, this thing. The burst like cloak. What should I write? State triggered by Secret Rite. Okay, whatever, I don't understand. Let's play it out and figure it out. That's the best option. This is all level 8 skills. Oh, he has a lot of like big numbers. Cooldown 7.5 seconds. So if you time perfectly, you can get it to like 18 seconds, right? Yeah. Because its bonus is 4. You can like his burst is 10 seconds, and you can increase it. No, you can even go beyond that. I think. I don't know. Let's figure it out by just playing him. Why bother like reading? Let's see. Okay, this is not very impressive. Yeah, sure.
Surrender.
Oh, and it dodged. Okay.
Nowhere to run.
Give me my burst. Come on.
Leave it all to me.
Okay.
Judgment is upon you.
Judgment upon you.
Stand condemned.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, I missed the timing. Ah, here. Come on. E. Did I press it? I don't know. E.
Your penance is due.
I think I am still in his burst. E.
Stand condemned.
Okay, it's out. It ran out. Yeah, two E's time. Yeah, so I was right.
Steady
Maybe.
as stone. I'll protect us. Just like we rehearsed.
Through me, justice is served.
Let's see. Nah, come on. It ended. I want to try more.
Guilty.
It has a little bit of time period.
Stand condemned.
Oh, and the cooldown is also like shorter,
Penance is due.
much shorter,
Guilty.
like 4 seconds, right?
Judgment
What's it?
is upon you. Your penance is due.
It's 3 seconds.
You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, there's like a perfect thing too.
You stand
Oh no, it's the same thing. It's the same window. I mean, there's probably there's like a cooldown there.
Try this on for size.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
It doesn't seem like maybe. It doesn't seem like he does a lot of damage.
Your penance is due.
Maybe. Like he's like child who like infuses his attacks and hits a lot instead of like hitting big. Like Yelan is someone who like has little skills, like not little skills. Her skills hit like a truck, but I mean it's just one charge for C0 and 2 charges for C1. I have C1, so I am used to the 2 charges. So I can hit up to like 1k with just vaporize. Not 1k, like maybe maximum 8k. Like I use Yongli shield sometimes, so it acts as also a buffer. So you know. Yeah. Who's next? Yeah, Candace, right? Oh, these are a new creature. Ah, come on! I have to collect these things too now to level up this guy. Ah, I will try out the other characters later. I don't need them. Like, who cares about like 20 Primo gems? I have like 130 pulls left, so it's more than enough to get Sino. I mean, not enough to get Sino guaranteed, but I mean, if we are lucky enough, let's see. I want to see her like shield. Oh, she's completely immune.
You're exposed.
But like if the immunity goes, then you are screwed. Okay. And her cooldown is also low. Ah. I wonder if like there's like you have to hold it for this much seconds and it will give this much buff thing.
Get frostbite.
Does that thing
You're
too,
in
right?
for.
Come on. Like let's
Hear my prayer. Do your worst.
and like yeah. Oh, and the like yeah, the hydro application. It's going to be helpful to like oh, it's really short though, the hydro application.
Flee.
So I guess if you're going to like I mean she's a cool character,
We shall
Not-
prevail.
nothing about that, but I mean if you are going to play her as a support, then she's going to be a little bit tougher, I guess. You need to have a lot of energy reach or something.
Flee.
That knockback.
Hear my prayer.
And immune. Let's see how much damage she does with burst. I mean, these are
This
just
moment will be frozen in time.
bad characters. I guess.
Yield.
I wonder if you can like use it for like small charges.
Grant us your blessing.
Like,
Just
no,
agree.
you can't. You have to like have hold it to get the maximum effect of the immunity. I wonder if it works like a shield though, like a regular shield. Oh, there is a charge, but I don't know if damage makes any difference for it. I have to like play her a little bit, and I'll just figure it out. I mean, reasonable damage for like a support character. I mean, no, I don't think anyone is going to use her as like a primary damage dealer, right? I mean, you can use her like that, but I don't think anyone will use like that.
Oh, so sorry.
Everyone will use her like this.
Dodge this.
Hydro applicator and please. Maybe she'll work well with. Oh no, I don't think Ayaka will do very well with her. Ayaka will work if you're like burst Ayaka instead of like charge attack Ayaka. She will work, but if you're charge attacking with Ayaka, then it's going to be a little bit annoying because her primary method of like attacking is infusing her blade when sprinting, and it can be overridden by like Bennett's C6. So I mean, this is probably going to override it too. Ah, okay. There's a see. Whoever Santa gave me present, gave all of us presents. So I need to check them out too. Like I saw someone got like 1,100 Primogems. So I mean that's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe I have gotten even more. Who knows? Because I have this content creator thing running, right? And there's this one thing I don't know how to. I have to check it out later. This thing where 200, 400, 300, so 1,000. I think this is the one where you get event rewards. I think 180 Primogems. Yeah. That is the one. I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, it's Ayaka's birthday too today. As I said at the beginning of the video, I guess. What's this? Well, I don't know. Whatever. There's so much stuff like click. Testron, yeah. Oh, these are new stuff. There's a lot of like new stuff. Yeah. Like I don't use Cookie or Sayu, but I mean I wouldn't mind picking up one or two constellations of them. Maybe I'll use them somewhere along the line.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same. Oh, these things are like expiring now. This thing, I don't know what it's used for. Stacking paper. While it may not be called a device, you can see any traditional mechanical components here. Well, not from the outside enemy. What?
But
oh, it's like a pet. Oh, I was thinking like a gadget thing, not a pet. I was bamboozled. Anyway, yeah, poll time. Final polling time. I am not like salty or anything if I just lose 50-50 because then I am guaranteed to get Nahida or Kusanali. So I'm not salty about if I lose 50-50. I'm not going to pull the weapon either. Who cares about a weapon? I mean, it's a good weapon, but it's perfectly fine for him. That's it. And Xiangling. Xiangling can use everything. So, here we go. First 10 pull. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. Let it be early. Ah, come on. It's a 4 star. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe Candace. Maybe Candace will come. No. That's not Candace. That's not Candace. No. No. Oh, yeah! First 10 pull. First 10 pull. We got Candace. Nice. I'm going until I get a 5 star. If that 5 star is not Sino, I'm not salty. Maybe one more? No. No, it's fine, it's fine. Well, second 10 pull. Go. No. No 5 star. Fine, fine. We are just at 40 BD now. It's just 40 BD. Maybe C1 Candace? No, no. Candace? Candace? C1 Candace? One more maybe? One more? Another character? One more? No. Okay, okay, fine. C1 Candace, okay. This has been good luck with the 4 star, okay? 13 pull. We are at now 50. 50. Right? No, not 50. 60. When I finish this, it's 50. 60. No. Candace? Come on. Come on, yes, Bobo. Don't tell me it's just a weapon roll. Candace? No, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's a hopeless roll. 100. We have used 60. Hopefully, next one is soft VD. So we are 5 star. 5 star Sino. No, come on. This is getting 70 now. Oh. Sayu. Hello. No, wrong one. Not Candace. No, not Candace. Not Candace. No, not Candace. I mean, 2 4 stars, but who asked for this? I don't use it on anyone. Like, who cares? Right? 90. We are at 70 BD. And this is the soft PD territory. We are entering soft PD territory. And after this, it's just, yeah, from this, it's definitely going to be a 5 star character. Definitely. 5 star. Yeah, I told you, it's a 5 star. I told you. I know I'm getting a 5 star in every soft PD. Like, I have barely gone to hard PD, like 90 PD. Hopefully we get Sino early. Come on, it's this baby. We lost 50-50, but I'm not unhappy. I mean, C2 Candace. Maybe Sino too? Sino? No, there's no Sino. It's a dead baby. That's what, C2 GG right now? I mean, I have only like 2 standard barrel characters, right? So, it's whatever. I can get this now. Anyway. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Again 90. We have guaranteed for Kusanali now. If I am going to get Kusanali, we have perfectly guaranteed. Guaranteed and 90 pulls. Okay? We are guaranteed to get Kusanali now. But, I mean, we are getting like, what, 20 more pulls for free, right? I mean, we are probably going to get much more than that. I'm probably sure by the time Kusanali, the 3.2 comes around, right? 3.2, right? 3.2 comes around, I'll probably get like, 150 pulls saved up? Probably. So, why not pull another not a 5-star, like, maybe another Candace constellation. Okay. I will just pull twice. That's it. Like 20 pulls and I'm getting out. Okay. No Candace. Hopefully it's a Candace. Maybe Cookie. Oh, it's a Sayu. Okay. Okay. I'm not sad or anything. I'm fine. I had the mindset of if I win 50-50, I'm very happy. If I don't win 50-50, I'm also happy. Because I am now guaranteed to Kusanali. Okay. Last pull. Last 10 pull. Let's go. Candace maybe? Another one Candace? C3? C3 Candace? Is it C3 or C4? I don't know. I think C... Oh. It's a weapon. Come on. Oh. I think now Sayu is C6 or something. Maybe C5. C6? No, she's C5. Or maybe, who knows? Could be C6 too. How much do I have now? For 5. Okay. 2 more days and it's going to be reset. So I can buy these. And we are again up to 80 by the time this month ends. So yeah, let's see about our harvest.
Transferring commodities back and forth.
This is why I don't like pre-prepare for characters and stuff.
So it is where many things come to.
Because I know that there's a chance I'm going to lose 50-50. But now I am happy because I can now guarantee it for an Archon. An Archon! Archon is going to be busted. So obviously, I turned into British like for a second there. What are the other characters I got? Sayu, right? Sayu and Candace. Did we get... Oh, it's C5. Okay. Yuhu art. Level 3. 3 more art. Energy. Recharge. And this is maximum level 3. I don't know if there'll be ever a character that pushes the limit to level 15. Because for now, it's capped at level 13 for crowning a character. Maybe when Kandria comes around, there'll be another crown of sagehood. Is that... Oh no, it's called Crown of Insight, right? Crown of Sagehood was the previous name. For some reason, my brain went into that for some reason. I don't know why. And this dead baby. What's this? Normal and charged attacks. Damage against opponents affected by cryo is increased by 15%. I mean, who's going to play that? Tell me, who's going to play that? How many? 2. C2, okay. During the prayer of the Crimson Crown, effect triggered by Sacred Riot, Wagtail Tide is increased by 3 seconds. What's that? Oh, the like burst duration. No, not the infusion duration. When this is a E attack, elemental attack, his opponent's Candace max HP will be increased by 20%. Oh. Oh. I mean, it would have been better if its whole party increases 20% HP. But, I mean, it's fine. Let's see. What's this? Shorten the hold CD for sacred to be the same as tapping CD. Oh, like the charge limit is overthrown. When character exceeds, excluding Candace herself, affected by the play of the Crimson Crown, causing by Sacred Rite, Vactaeus Tide, deal elemental damage to opponents using normal attack and normal attacks. And attack wave will be unleashed during dealing AoE hydro damage equivalent to 15% Candace's max HP. With effect can be triggered once every 2.3 seconds, and is considered elemental burst damage. Oh. Like when she leaves the field, right? Yeah, I think that's the thing. Because when she leaves the field, she like explodes things. So I think that's the thing. I'm feeling a little bit risky, so yeah, this never happened. This never happened. This never happened. This is not real. This is not real. Candace, please. Candace, please. Ah, come on, Sayo. Now she is C6. Wrong character. But, I mean, still. Okay, fine. For Lily P2, I guess. I mean, we are guaranteed to Kusanali anyway, so it's probably fine. Then I can maybe save for, like, I'll hate him. Maybe I'll pull for him. Who knows? I'll be pulling for someone absolutely different. Shut up, Grandpa. What is this wall of text? The Muji Muji Dharma created by Sayus, you who art Mujina Fury, will now also benefit from her elemental mastery. Each point of Sayus' elemental mastery will produce the following effect. Increase the damage dealt by the Muji Muji Dharma's attack by 0.2% attack, maximum of 400% attack can be gained via this method. Increased by HP restoration by blah blah blah. Okay. Maybe I'll try out Sayu again. This grandpa is saying these things how many times now? Let's see. Anything's what? No. I'm not going to select that. What are these like question marks, exclamation marks? I don't know. Charcoals, I don't need the weapon because I don't have the characters, so why bother with the weapon, right? I mean, I don't think Kusanali will be a polearm character again because there's already been like 2 polearm Archons. He'll probably be like a catalyst character. I haven't looked at leaks or anything. Like today morning, some meme channel on. Meme account on Twitter spoiled me. Like Kusanali's elemental attack. I'm not going to say anything about that here. But yeah, I got kind of spoiled by a meme channel. That's kind of a bummer. But who knows? It's a pity that it's leaking into these two, the meme channels too. Like, should I save? Because I want to get Candace's like thing. Wait, how much do I have? Hey, it's fine. Let's do the like Archon quest. Start with Archon quest. Yep. Yup. Yup. Alright. 2,500 meters. 2,500 meters multiplied by 160 because maybe 160 is because like 1 meter in Genshin like in-game distance is like 160 meters in real life canonical distance. So 160, what else is 160? Think about it. One fate is 160 Primogene. So who knows? Maybe coincidence? I think not. It's just stupid speculation. I don't know why I said it. Like, why? Yeah, 2,500 is 400,000 kilometers. No, meters. So divided by 1,000 and you get 4,000. Right? Yeah. No. Wait. No. It's 400, right? It's 400, yeah. I'm just saying nonsense sometimes. I just miss a zero. Right. Okay. Let's start with the Archon quest. I think I asked people around how much time it took them. People said like 2 hours and maybe 2.5 hours. So it shouldn't be much of a problem for me. I usually play for like 3 hours, right? So 3 hours, 4 hours if it requires. So I mean, that's fine. Hopefully my stream is running fine. I haven't checked it, checked anything. Hopefully. Yeah, it's supposed to run fine. Just my wait. Before we start, I have to check everything's fine because I'm probably going to get the VOD and put it up to YouTube. Yeah, stonks, right? Is everything fine? Yeah, smooth running. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, Archon quest. Let's go. I think there's a Act 4 too, so I'm going to stream tomorrow too until I finish all the Archon quests. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Yeah, I did a few today morning.
Huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon
What
and
the
recite a
what?
love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And
I am
if
with
possible,
Paimon here.
Please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the
Reaction videos.
What kind of commission is that?
It feels embarrassing just imagining it. The audience would definitely feel a reaction.
I see. It
Yeah.
appears that you're not interested in this commission.
Yeah.
In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
They are not going to do that.
Hey, that's not any better.
It's just, isn't that just asking for a beating? Mercenaries and orphanages really don't go together.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Yeah.
Paimon's gotta ask.
Hopefully nothing happens to
We have
Catherine.
been submitting
We saw
these
something
commissions to the
bad.
Adventurers Guild.
Oh, the commissioner?
What?
Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Oh. It's Nahida.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes.
Yeah,
When did you get into her
Paimon.
head? extra out of Sosk. So it's been you this whole time?
I mean,
Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream.
what did you dream about? Yeah. So Akasha can't take away the dreams of God. Yeah. I mean, this is more low heavy. This is more like conversational. I will go with the conversational one.
It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival,
Oh.
except it was a happy one.
Oh.
In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked
Everything
really
in
happy.
Sumeru is a circle.
I also got to
Everything.
sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground. And I was
That
throwing
weirdo.
an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children. You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Oh, right. It's something to do with like wait, was it? Yeah, it's Greater Lord Rukadevata's like birthday. But when Kusanali came around, they changed it to Kusanali's birthday, right? I guess both are born at the same age, same day, not age. But in reality,
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity? No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
okay.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival? So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we
Is
should pull
saying
it off,
Sansara that
let's
hard?
discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here. Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
No one's getting commissions today. Where is he now? Okay.
Let's continue our chat here.
I mean, think about it. Isn't like Scaramouche the same thing as Catherine?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that.
Okay.
But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
What? Possess key figure in the academia. Okay, possess a student and infiltrate the sage's quarters. We could grab someone close to the sage and question them. Possess a key figure in the academia, right?
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Oh.
It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me. Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I mean, if you watch my newest theory, I said like the tree, the universal tree, is like a real tree, and the ley line network is the xylem cell network, and the mineral water that runs through that tree is the memories and souls of the dead or alive, probably. And while like doing like exploring my theories, probabilities in my mind, I came to like a one probability that all the vision holders are actually dead, and they are just replaced by their ego, and the actual person is like dead, and their soul and memory is like stored in the like sky or something. Not the sky, like the fake sky, like they are stored in irreversible fruits, like that. Yeah. So let's continue.
I'm guessing not yet, but this trusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me.
Okay.
In any case,
Urban
I
legends.
probably can't take over their minds directly.
Wow. Oh, right, because the Akasha is not there. Possess a student and infiltrate the sage's goddess. We'll grab someone closer to the sage and question them. Yeah, I mean, we are probably going to get to that.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
I guess we'll have to go through all the dialogues.
Every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Yeah, we are going through all the
No
dialogues.
way, that's too risky.
Why is that?
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught? No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives.
I mean,
Doing that
yeah.
would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Yeah, maybe. I can't think of anything else.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
Maybe think about it, like, okay, the
Archon of the academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Vahumana Darshan. Like the keyhole in Catherine, it's the same. I think it's likely the same as what Scaramouche's, like the electro symbol on his back, and Raiden puppets, like electro symbol. They both have the electro symbol on their back. So Catherine also has a symbol on her back, a keyhole. So I guess it's the plug point. In a way.
Okay, but aren't
See,
you a god of
Eva?
wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick.
Like
to make us
it's like
take
those
it
one of those
seriously.
keys that you plug it in and you turn it around, then it locks in place. It's a key like that. It's not a key, but a plug point that like fits in a specific direction. Like in the electro symbols case, you have to fix the plug point in that symbol's like orientation. Like in here, you have to plug the plug point, or the plug, like in the correct orientation. I think that's the thing here.
Well,
It's not a keyhole.
that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we
Oh.
should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work.
Like
Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Al-Haytham.
oh.
He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
I think Sinos and Alhedam's fight.
Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Sitaria.
It's because of a misunderstanding thing.
Remembers now? Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia.
Oh, she's that purple
We
wearing
ran into her
woman.
basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd.
Ah.
She
Why
was
is
born
that?
in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius.
Yeah,
Her
people,
academic gifts allowed
listen
her
to this,
special
okay?
admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Okay, listen to this. Like, people are calling like hoyovers like racist and stuff because they don't give characters with like skin color, like brown skin. It's because of a reason. Like, forest area people, they are obviously going to be white. Okay, the desert people, they are all going to be brown. That's the thing with melanin. Just one people get more sunlight and they become tan, and the other people in the forest area like covered by shade all the time, so they are obviously going to be white, pale.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name
Yeah.
Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun.
What?
The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
This is no longer just a metaphor. Those are Sataria's true thoughts, right?
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
Okay.
To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
I mean, why are you going shopping in the same place every time? Like, it's... what's the point? Like, go to a new place. This is another thing I have seen. A lot of children are selling
Setaria's
vendors.
favorite fortune-telling spot.
I don't know if they are children or
Should
not.
we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Oh?
Talking style and key characteristics?
You're going to
Poor
make me
lost
remember stuff, right?
lands. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
What?
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts thoughts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course.
Classic Naida. What? Cats?
It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Yeah, many times.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and falling with the god of Water. Do those count?
Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Divine my prospect in health. I don't need health. Who cares about health? Let's talk about love.
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Om? Did she say Om?
The gods have spoken. The
Which
truth
god?
shall be revealed. One who is
This is
fated to
just
cross your
ridiculous.
path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so
I mean,
absurd.
we already have like 50 plus characters, right? I mean, sure.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix...
Genshin Traveler confirmed to be a harem protagonist.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
Okay.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Harut and Marut. Nadia. No. Wait. Nabia. Why is a person from the academia going to the fortune teller? That's like
Is this
opposite
another
of
one
what they do.
Sartoria's favorite stalls?
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with
This
her,
is one of my
listen
favorite
carefully
OSTs.
to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
Pottery?
One of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
No.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him.
Mason.
After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
Why is that?
Nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof
But-
and broke his leg.
but-
Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement.
Yeah, sure.
I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
Okay.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Okay, whatever. Whatever, bro. What is the next shop? Here. Of the restaurant.
This should be our final stop. Cetaria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So
This-
she always comes by
These
whenever
letters,
she's
they
out from
look
the
like
city.
Hindi
Nahida,
and Tamil
you've
mixed
really
together.
thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about
I mean,
shipbuilding at the time.
how are you saying like you don't know her?
I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering.
Huh? You're like 10 feet next to Catherine. All the time. Like, I'll show you.
Well, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
So?
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
Yeah.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Okay.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an
There's no
official
people
student,
outside.
I'll be happy.
That's about. I mean, compared to last patch, like this time it's much more optimized, the city. Wait, let me see if I... Yeah, I have done crowd density low, that's why. With 10 people? No. Still no people. That's weird. Okay, I guess whatever.
So, was that everybody?
Ah.
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Cetaria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Cetaria face her problems.
Cetaria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities.
That's
And
why
remember
she
that
goes
you
to like
mentioned that the
the
Aramites
same
and
vendor.
Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King.
Uh-huh.
Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Cetaria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it
Maybe
now.
that's the like connection
To
quest
take
to
advantage of
the
the
desert
guilt
area.
Cetaria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
If King the hurt this hurt Deseret. Is it Deseret or Desheret? Deseret. I don't know. Deseret like sounds like desert in a like a weird accent. I don't know. I have to figure it out later. I will just say Deseret. I don't feel right saying it like Deseret. I don't know. If King Deseret was to make demands of Cetaria. Excuse me. And this Deseret was to make demands of Cetaria. If King Deseret was to criticize Cetaria's action, isn't he dead?
Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Cetaria is also too smart to fall for any simple trick.
They never say the
If we simply
the
engaged
name
her
of the
under
god.
the guise of the Scarlet King's believers,
Always say
she would
Scarlet King.
definitely be
Say the
wary
name.
of
I
us,
want to hear
and
how
we
to
may not
pronounce.
get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Oh.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King. And then
See?
convey
Everybody
the
Scarlet
will
King.
of the Scarlet King. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Cetaria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Okay.
Huh?
Best
What?
of luck?
We are doing it?
But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient.
Why can't you do
But why
this?
does she have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
I mean, yeah.
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
No.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious.
Recently, I have been thinking like Paimon a lot. Like, I'm seeing stuff that Paimon's going to say the next line exactly. Who knows? Maybe just I'm thinking ahead of time. Alright, I'll try my best, I guess.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. Wait, I forgot what time. Afternoon is like this much, right? I guess so. Tomorrow. Today. Still it's today, right? Today, tomorrow afternoon. I think that's the right time. Afternoon. 1:20. 1:18. Good timing. You wouldn't say 1:18. You would say 1:20. Maybe 1:32. Oh. Possess power? Possessing power?
Oh, here she comes. Cetaria's here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them.
Okay.
As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel kind of nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Okay. There's a hiding spot. The bush. Why is she selling bags if she's a fortune teller? Oh.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Yep.
Of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love.
This is Lumin talking.
I heard
Lumin
everything
talking.
you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Nah.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always
It's
thought
a
they were
god
quiet,
spirit.
happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Harut and Marut.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they?
PT, I
Harut
think.
and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
Give more emphasis.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you,
Where's the traveler? Is she down?
Recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how it will take me to finish my current project?
Popping out.
I really just want to get it over with.
It just pops out.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Oh, the gods have spoken. Oh ho ho, the gods have spoken.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
Please pay no mind to those kinds of details.
Give more emphasis.
The gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Yes.
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. Oh, the gods seem to be truly upset.
It's good.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods.
Dead gods. There are no gods should live in this region.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
The Scarlet King. What?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me
The
is,
Scarlet
of course,
King.
the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King?
He's
No wonder
dead.
he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
Gods don't die, lady. They always give the name here, but they always say the name Scarlet King here, like they are avoiding pronunciation mistakes. Why? I want to hear how to pronounce this. Hello, pause. I'm going to also say Scarlet King now. Scarlet King's resurrection is a misinformation campaign.
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city.
Yes,
I will
yes.
think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Bye-bye.
Wait!
No, she's gone. No? What? No? There's no one. Like, we were like 10 feet away.
She just ran off in a hurry. She looked
Is
pretty
she
upset
blind?
too.
Well done. Setaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
She's confused.
Yeah. It seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harabatot theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Setaria.
Okay.
He's out of games now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
What was the soul something, right? Soul transposed. All transposed. What is
No time
transport?
to lose.
Yeah, traveling again. Hi.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Gardening book. Oh, masonry book.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He fell down the roof. He's feeling a lot better and he's walking more now. He's feeling a lot better. He can lift stuff now. Wait. I think.
Huh? Wasn't he nursing a leg injury? If
Oh,
I recall
I
correctly,
don't
his
remember.
strong arms had always been his pride and joy.
He sprained his arm a while back while trying to show off his strength. I thought you'd heard.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
He's been
I
retired there
forgot
for a
about
while.
that. I didn't pay
If you
attention
could
to
find
that
the
much.
time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Okay.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King?
See, they're always saying Scarlet King. None of them said
I'm
like
so
the name.
jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem,
What?
you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
What?
What's so strange about becoming a
What?
believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Before I knew it, I really started getting into the role.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything.
Okay, let's go. What was the next one? Is that right?
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shisha.
Transport!
So, Shishan. Have
Shishan.
you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
Is she like from...
As if someone was
Yeah?
trying to preach to you about something?
That I'm studying in the basement. No, I've been spending all my time studying in the attic. Basement, right?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zero's festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait.
Oh!
That should be impossible.
We are playing like psychological, like...
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please stop!
I want to see what these, like, all three look like.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
Did I push too far?
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
For what?
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've
Oh, we are
residents to their side.
Heretics?
Oh.
What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Then why are you believing in the Dendro Archon?
Nothing is impossible.
Like, it's the same thing, right?
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price.
A horror
You
thriller.
must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path.
Psychological
And the longer
thriller.
you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Lumion is just pure chaos. Chaos. What?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland.
Okay.
No matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You should follow your heart. It's not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
Yeah.
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of the Scarlet King? Or are you the god himself?
It's not important.
Yeah, broken her down to that point.
Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
Great, we finally have convinced her.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival.
Massed dream
But
harvest.
I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
Which scholar? Like the scholar in Sino's thing? An outcast that even the sages are still wary of?
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the
Maybe it's
nature
all
and the
hidden.
purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all,
Maybe
I'm an
it's
assistant to the
Alhaitham,
Grand
and that's
Sage,
why he's like
and I've
wearing
been
a
working on
different
many
kind of
tasks outside
Akasha
of the
system.
project. One thing though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see. Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
Okay.
I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
She's like fully broken down
I
now.
trust you.
Like, why would you send like random documents to this
If
person?
I were to
Confidential
successfully
document.
complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise.
Like,
Now
ruthless.
that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening,
Lumin is just
all we can do is
ruthless.
pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening
Truth.
at the Adventurers Guild.
Alchemy truth. Like, wasn't it Alchemist truth? Where to? 1924. That's like a year. 1924. 24? Who says like 24? It's a 00, right?
I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to.
Following
Plotting and
night.
scheming on an
Come on. Why didn't I see that? Okay.
grander scale, no doubt.
What? Isn't it 19 now? Yeah. Need another time? Come on, what? When you say following there, is it like, isn't it like tomorrow? No, right? Following, when you say following day, it's day after tomorrow, right? Okay. I am at fault, okay. Okay. Hello, Catherine.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
Other Catherine.
Right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can't we just call her Naida?
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that...
I mean, does the other
Naida
people
suggests a
know
trap.
that she's Naida? Everyone
If
knows her
something
as
were to
Coconut,
happen,
right?
My existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Oh,
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking.
I somehow doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which, don't you feel like something's off?
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's just a little quiet. Oh, yeah.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No.
I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual.
Oh.
If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also
No,
to get
there's
everyone to
something
go to
else
sleep
going
early,
on.
just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
Maybe Totoro will come here?
I'd figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Okay.
Regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Okay.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and
What?
that Sataria
What?
managed to distract all the guards.
Why is it like glitching out? The voice. Look, the new pet.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally.
Okay. Ah. Oh, the top? No, this is like the cutscene. Yeah, it's Dotore. I think. Dotore? Dotore? What the?
Doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero
Dotore.
returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
He is the
Indeed
outcast?
I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Doctor. I told you he's the second harbinger. I told you.
Looking for your
What did I say?
friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City.
They're all like possessed.
What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world.
Oh.
My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What?
I guess Dotore knows that
We can't just leave you here.
this is
We're
Nahida,
being abandoned.
right?
The people of Sumeru.
Oh, what happened? Oh, the Akasha terminal's color changed.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be
The God of Wisdom. Okay. Ley lines. No.
This should be far enough.
What happened there though?
Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mines. Hopefully she'll be fine. I'm not sure. That guy was pretty terrifying. Yeah.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
How do we know he's number 2? Did he say number 2?
The doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him.
Did he?
Storia did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently.
I don't remember now.
And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the doctor.
We underestimate the scale of this problem. We underestimated the number of parties involved. Scale up this problem.
Now that the doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
Probably. We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Let's start our own investigation. Let's go find someone who else might be involved.
You mean...
Tainare?
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidya forest? That has to be the same project.
Who knows?
Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
Okay. I wonder if there's anything up there right now. These guys are normal. I think the situation is settled then. Let's see. Is it up here, right? Hopefully I won't get looped into something. Oh, there are guards. Wait, there wasn't guards here before. Like, there's so much people now. Why is that? Alright, that's because I activated like the crowd density thing. I'm just stupid. I didn't figure out that much. Gandharvaville, right? I think this is the closest teleporter. Gandharvaville. Okay, wait, I lost the marker. Oh, currently involved in other quests, cannot join the quest. Ah, come on. You are saying I have to do this now? Hopefully it doesn't take much longer. I mean, it will take very long. I'm hoping like we can start it like without much problem. Though it's like focused on his story. Hopefully.
This is where you've been, Tainari? That's...
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Okay.
Tainari, everything's spinning.
Did he eat a mushroom?
Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her. And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore. Tainari.
This is actually my fault because I unlocked his quest without doing it.
I feel like I'm getting lighter.
What happened? Tainari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Okay.
Really? Then can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No, Candace.
What?
You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside. It's different from before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle.
Circles. Like everywhere it's circles.
I
started feeling dizzy.
Could it be?
The contaminated region. No, it's probably a mushroom.
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest. No running around until I say so, got it? Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Okay.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for
Antipyretics?
I
What?
told him that he
Like
would feel better
pyro?
after some medicine and rest.
Fire?
But I only said that to comfort him. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche. Antipyretics won't be of much use.
What do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher, you have to help him.
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind.
Vasanti grass.
A small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water. They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidya forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Hopefully after this, he travels to the main quest.
Is that why you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Didn't we clear all the withering zones in the
Whether you look at scale,
Arana
internal
request?
conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself home in the Avidya forest, so I can't turn a blind eye.
Okay.
We feel the same way.
All right. Let's contact the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass. We can also ask about the contaminated region. There's no time to waste. We have to move quickly. Let's go.
Archon quest, Archon quest, Archon quest. Can I do the Archon quest? Yes, 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 yes. We can do. Thank God.
No time to lose.
Where is he now? Oh, he has gone far. Gone that over? Yeah, sure. We are coming from the other direction. Who's that?
Blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around.
Hey, it's the Fatui, giving them the reason to fight us. Who else saying like floating fairy and blonde traveler?
We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Doctor.
The outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the doctor.
Why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Local mercenaries might have the edge over the Fatui. Maybe he's taking advantage of the academia's resources. Yeah, because the terrain.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat.
Because the Fatui is more used to like snowy areas, I guess. These guys are nothing. What are you going to do?
Shine down.
Hit me with a hammer. Maybe a spear. That's all you got?
Who's next?
There's no.
Illusion shattered.
Propagate.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Ah, it isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
How many have this guy hired?
Shine down.
Let's light it up.
Bro, chill.
Scatter.
I guess this is the last wave, probably. Yeah. Oh, come on. I didn't reach off from child.
What elite mercenaries are like?
It probably won't be long before we see more of them.
Yeah. Looks like we'll keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tighnari?
No, he'll probably said to everyone.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Like, say, I lost my cooldown.
Yep.
This happens a lot when I use child in like story quests.
No time to lose.
Where to? Find Nari. We see Kole. Oh.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Nothing.
Kole, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing alright?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elizar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's
Maybe at the
tasks.
end of all these quests, maybe the Elizar situation will also lift. It seems the current Iruminzu is only curing Iruminzu is our only chance.
Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh,
Yep.
Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago.
Huh?
He was headed to Party's DI.
What the what?
He left? But isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost
Maybe he
never
has a
leaves his
better
post.
reason.
He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason.
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule.
No.
To leave in such a hurry? I
Arrows?
guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia.
Amurta Darshan.
DI is something like the Amorta's research base.
Maybe it's Darshan.
Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tighnari once spent a long time conducting research at Party's DI.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tighnari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Okay. Party's DI. Please take care of yourself, Kole. Don't push yourself too hard, Kole.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elizar by now. If you run into Master Tighnari, please send him my regards.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
I mean, her Elizar is much more like stable than Dunya's because she has a vision. Mainly a Dendro vision. Oh, this is one of those like I don't know what these places are. Like there are like 2 or 3 places like this. I don't know why they are like this. Randomly. Out of nowhere. Oh. Catherine? Naida?
Wait, look who it is!
Nahida?
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You are Nahida, right?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Like you do.
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I believe you.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people alright?
Probably.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations.
Oh.
That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Whew. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet.
What happened to Catherine
I
then?
gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time.
Think about it. Couldn't Nahida just take over Scaramouche?
You'd no longer be able to
Because he has the same principle as Catherine?
stop him. He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
We need to hurry. Our position will only get worse with time.
It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
It's not about compatibility.
Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
Okay.
You didn't come here for sightseeing, right?
We didn't move, so we just teleported.
Any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Okay. Oh. Oh. What's happening? What happened to music? Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I thought something went wrong. Let's see if something went wrong actually. Oh, it's this place. Ah. I never got to do the quest where the the small robot thing, the ruin defender thing came out. I don't know what that quest is about.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Harbinger versus Harbinger versus Harbinger. 3-way. Oh. Who's this? Oh, Hypatia. Hypatia.
Traveler?
Hypatia.
It is you!
Hypatia.
Ah, the voice! It's Hypatia!
Hypatia. Long time no see.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
Friend?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the...
It's cool that the echo is coming in this place.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
Paripurna life. Fulfilled life.
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh?
You did it! Congratulations!
You're truly amazing.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
What the?
That sounds incredible!
Yeah, whatever. Actually, we are here for Tinari. We are in a hurry. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights.
Oh.
My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
I mean, we have the god next to us, so it's not actually necessary.
You can do that?
Do you believe Anaida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Okay.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
That's the good stuff, right?
Using that incense again?
Good stuff.
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
We have a god protecting our consciousness. Wow. I think in a way, Nahida is one of the strongest gods. Archon.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
Scaramouche?
The world is just an elaborate tapestry.
It is Scaramouche. Why is it now?
My fury will never be quelled.
What? This is out of
The
nowhere.
first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination.
What?
The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest.
Dead.
Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing.
Oh, this is like high budget flame.
I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. The pain will be brief.
Vecna! Vecna!
Your era is coming to an end.
Fuse Kazagiri. Is it Fuse Kazagiri or Vecna? What? What?
What was
that? This is neither Greater Lord's consciousness nor the King Jashar Scarlet King's consciousness.
Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? Everything matches what we know about him.
Yup.
But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
Maybe.
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god. Such a noble will. Such sublime emotion.
She is the perfect representation of all the Scaramouche themes.
Alas, shame.
Representation of Scaramouche themes. Hypatia.
If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God,
Please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Paripurna life, but rather...
Aparipurna life. Aparipurna means not fulfilled life. Mega Bhabisha.
Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
No, that's just a random dude.
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait.
She is totally gone psycho.
Already lost my mind?
She couldn't break through the bottleneck and lost her mind.
Wait, something isn't right.
What? What? What the? Cope of 30? Oh, this is that scene. This is not good. No, 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 no! Don't do that! What the? Whatever. Oh, we are in Nahida's body now. What? She's... What? I see you. Where the hell is this guy? What the hell? Oh shit. Oh! What's happening to the camera?
Okay, we finally lost him.
Gasp.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Yup. It's me. What happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
She was destroyed? What?
Nari heard the commotion and came over.
Now how are we supposed to do daily commissions?
And then he ran with us all the way here.
Our mind swap places. This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our mind swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Yeah.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
Probably in her body
I
again.
never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore."
Oh, that's why all the bubble
A
thing.
shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Nahida's trapped
Maybe
in the
the
sanctuary of
Sanctuary of Surastana is the...
Was that message all she left for us? It's
is the Scaramouche boss place. It's in a code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we are after.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful.
Yeah.
Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh.
Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
Sataria. The moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Is it? Yeah, right. They are calling starlight to themselves. Illusions and lies refer to the Academy's plan.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
Maybe.
But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Yeah, dude.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Okay.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Isn't it what we're supposed to do? I just received some new intel. I think I know what the project is about.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god.
What?
Oh.
Do you have any evidence?
I saw nascent god under construction. Arpecia also saw us a so-called divine consciousness. Describe what you saw, exchange consciousness with Nahida.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
This is why I said Fuse Kazagiri.
Anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardes Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self.
Because this is spoilers, a kind of spoilers for to our series. So Fuse Kazagiri is like a angel, artificial angel, created by science, by the combination of all in that there are espers, and espers emit a thing like a radiation kind of thing, micro radiation that no one can see it, but there is radiation, and all the people in the city combined together, and it created a new consciousness, and that is Fuse Kazagiri. So it's basically an artificial god. That's why I said Fuse Kazagiri. And that's the thing with the glitching halo thing. That's also a part of Fuse Kazakiri. And the lines going around, the wires going around, that's Vecna from... that's also a spoiler from Stranger Things. So that's Vecna. Vecna's when he mind controls people, kills people, he goes into that thing. He attaches himself into a lot of wires.
If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru Village.
Aru
Now
Village?
that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but But I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui is also behind some of this. The Fatui may have fanned the flames.
The Doctor and the Balladeer.
Both are two harbingers.
We have 2 Fatui harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Let's head to the desert for now.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia.
Okay.
If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully
That's a new
Hypatia
one.
will feel better soon. We're off then.
I think we are close to finishing Act 3. Probably after like going to this last place, it will probably finish up. Caravan Rabat. It's like a normal city in the border between desert and this thing, the forest area.
We finally made it to Caravan Rabat. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Yeah, I think this, like the wall is completely made out of like a tree. It is indeed quite impressive. We're just going to look
Enough
at it.
gawking.
Oh,
come on, follow
this
me.
dude. I heard her. Where did he come from?
Over here.
Follow Al-Haytham.
Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Dude, I can run faster than you. See? Oh, where am I choosing us?
What the? Where did she go? How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
Vanished.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
I mean, I just teleported. Thanks, Al-Haytham. We couldn't have shaken them without you.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al-Haytham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it.
We have become the hit list of the 4th region now.
Academia. Don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's Week project?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages
He's wearing like headphones. So you were actually looking for me? Like,
Not
see?
quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
I mean, it's not that thing to say, right? Wait. It must be because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World forgets me. Forget me.
Aetham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
Sherlock Holmes. The situation is a little complicated. I can't share what I know just yet.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest.
Yep.
But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Let's see about that.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
Yep.
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else.
Sounds good.
Would you like to head there together?
Sounds good.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Let's go. We are entering the desert.
No time to lose.
I have seen memes of like the desert heat meter. I have wondered how's that going to happen. Oh. Got scary all of a sudden. All dark and gloomy and stuff. I'm not going to take anything just yet. I'll do exploration on my own. Oh. I wonder what's the Statue of 7 look like in here, because we have already exceeded the limit of like 6 per region. What's this? Oh, these are the these guys one. Sinos. B point. Let's go. Wait. Unlock. For those who with noble heart. Oh. That's actually big. I mean, if I am correct, there should be another area here, like Goddess of Flowers area, right? I don't know if it's also a desert area of Goddess of Flowers area. Maybe it's Goddess of Flowers area, but now covered with the desert again. Exploration progress 0. Wow. See this? See this? See this? 14. It should be 15 if I've collected everything. But I have missed one, and I don't know where that is. To get that, I need to find get sufficient enough
village, the safe haven of the desert
reputation.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out.
Okay. Oh, why did it stuck all of a sudden? Oh, cutscene. This is the cutscene from the trailer, right? Oh. Mahamatra. Mahamatra. Where's Dea? Oh. Fight, 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 fight! Right, he's working for the academia, so obviously, right?
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Alhaitham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Oh.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
Come on, don't overestimate yourself.
Sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
No.
I've been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I don't trust him as much as you seem to think. But that doesn't mean I am going to stand by and do nothing.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Where did he take it out from?
Knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
Nope, he snatched it. So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission,
What was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the academia?
Is the mission? Is it a mission from the sage?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What you would do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Yep.
Well, look at you two acting
That's
all
another
tough
one.
and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know
Let
you
them
academic
fight.
types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Neither of them can afford to be distracted by they are still looking for an attack opportunity.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoosh.
Whoa, what's going on?
Candace?
The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Candace?
Another sandstorm? What's up with
Candace!
you recently?
Candace! Candace!
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace.
Is it actually like slowing us down?
Are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right.
It would be cool if like randomly there are sandstorms that slows us down. Oh, it's a new logo. That's cool. It's not the Sumeru logo anymore. It's a desert one. There's no like elemental symbols now. That's also like interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. The tension can be cut down by a knife. Isn't that what people call it?
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Oh.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
There are a lot of like big
Please,
people
let me
here.
introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
We have all the dendro reactions here. We have Burgeon with Dea. Candace is Bloom, and Sino is Aggravate or Catalyze. Oh, whatever. All the not Virgin, right? Burning. I'm whatever. So all three are like and Alhaitham is the Dendro character to distribute Dendro. Wow. Is it coincidence? Or is it just, are they that cunning? You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
I really like Candace's voice in English. I don't like her voice in Japanese.
Like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
All 5 stars
too,
under 1 4-star.
Clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress.
Listen to this music.
As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
Listen to this music. Although it's like the desert area type of music, it still has a little bit of hints of like Indian culture, like things mixed into it. I hear little bits of sounds like there's a thing called Perahara, like a parade of sort that respects the Lord Buddha's one of Lord Buddha's tooth. I don't know. I don't know the name of the tooth exactly in English, so I'm not sure about that. But I hear one of the tunes from it.
I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took,
He's like
the
Diluc.
principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you then decided to exile yourself.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
It's still too early to trust him completely. What if that whole story was just made up?
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
Nope.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with a divine knowledge capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
From the very beginning, Alhaitham was... The sage was watching me from the very beginning?
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
What about your encounter with me? Did you join force with me just so you could investigate me?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the divine knowledge capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Was it? Yes, right? Now that you mention it, things did go like that.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Like this tune. The rift
Good.
that went here.
I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, dear.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
What? What?
Whoa!
That sounds like a teleport. Someone like
No need
use
to
a
worry.
portal.
Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
What creatures?
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right?
Like the tune where that tune.
Check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Where to? This is getting interesting actually. I like it. Fatui. Is it coincidence that they gave me Fatui's thing? Like every time I finish a thing, they show me something like that. Did it light up the area? 1% exploration. Same statue of 7, not a different god. Oh, it's just these guys.
Whoa! Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah, not only she's really strong, stamina is also something else.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Main in action.
Let's see what her skills are.
I'll be sure to put on a good show.
Cutscene.
Let's go.
Cutscene? No? Ah, come on. That's the cutscene.
Ha! Spring force!
There is no escape!
Everybody stand back! Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
You all are going to die. So there's no problem.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Who's this old man?
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Ampu. Sorry for all the trouble.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms,
they both have
we
the
also
same eye.
occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator
One is horizontal,
who
one is
stayed in the
vertical.
village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
Oh.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert.
Maybe they are not actually
Ask me, it's all
crazy.
a boatload of nonsense.
But they are telling the truth, and it will imbalance the delicate system they have built. Binary also brought this up before. Hypatia was also near exile to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
These two
Mock
can't.
me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I have
Is
to.
it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But,
Maybe it's the same thing as the children of the Vimar village.
you seem like you really don't trust
But we are kidnapping them because they know something other people don't know. The truth. That's why they are gone mad. They know the truth. They can't handle it. The divine knowledge. That's why this is a great opportunity to watch him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Okay. It's still not end? I'm guessing it's close now, at least.
No time to lose.
There's a lot of quests. This is actually quite a nice city.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to mad scientists as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before, But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that.
What's that?
Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night.
That's the thing.
Despite
That's why
the
I'm
powerful
saying they have
tremors that
something to
ripped
do
through
with
the ground that night. All the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
They are capturing these village keepers
The people of Aru
to
village treated the mad scholars with
like
greater kindness, and began to refer to them
for
as
this
the village
power
keepers.
and kidnapping children to capture Aranara.
Protecting Aru village?
Yeah, I did the last part of the quest too, Aranara quest, and I figured out that that guy was also a F2 member and all that. Only she could be capable of that.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
The mad scholar's powers likely come from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really?
Yeah, maybe she like
Lesser
possesses
Lord
him.
Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon, is she really active in Sumeru? The academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me,
Of course, she works
might
in
as well have been
dreams,
a
right?
god that
So,
never existed.
and she can't exceed Surasthana.
Exist. She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me once not long ago. She saved Sumeru city together in the not distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yep.
How can this be?
In a dream.
Our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this.
Venti is like the most absent Archon. Venti is just absent. Morax just quit his work. Raiden just, I don't know, put someone else to work. And only I think Kusanali is the one doing something to work. I don't know about the other Archons though. Maybe by the time, like, by each region, they start working at least a little bit much. You betcha.
but easier said than done. Especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
That's a bad
Excuse
idea.
me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Who?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
What?
You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Isak.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family.
How?
I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa.
Maybe he's a mix.
I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry, I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him, Sino.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
It's getting longer and longer. So I think I'm going to pause here and start tomorrow. Yeah, until the Archon quest is over, I will stream like no, out of my schedule and just stream every day. Yeah, and that. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Maybe I'll put it into a YouTube video. Obviously, the first part, the reaction part, is going into the video. That's a different story. That's a different video. But yeah, the pulls are not going into the video because we lost 50-50. There's no point, right? Okay, so yeah, I think it's a good spot to stop. Even though the quest may be short from now on, I think if it's short, just do the rest of the right. Yeah. So I will call it a day. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Yeah. Then bye bye. Watch my videos. Yep.